bad Arch install.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. I was really concerned about him, man. I warned him against it because of I know that guy's patience. It's tested so much just on a
Yes.
daily. I imagine
Actually, I don't
he
think I know
one
anybody
day,
that's more patient than Darren. When I
right,
think of
but
Darren, I
definitely
think
just
of
tested.
patience. That's what I think of. Patience.
That is until he's driving. I mean, we've had conversations. Oh, and also when he goes to
You guys aren't talking to
what
anybody
how?
right now. The stream just ended for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. I'm
Dang.
restarting a new stream.
All
Ouch.
right. Thank you, sir. We're getting a 10 out of 10 from Zany. Wow, that's good. This is good.
Okay, this one says that it's live. Tell people to check out the new live chat. And the other one. Tell people to check out the new live chat. And the other one. Tell people to check out the new live chat. And the other one. So you guys are on the new one. Tell people in the other one to join the new one. So you guys are on the new one.
That's what I'm doing. I gotta get the link for it. That's what I'm doing. I gotta get the link for it. That link going. That's what I'm doing. I gotta get the link for it. That link going. Oh, wrong account. I gotta zip to the actual Linux too. Wrong account. I gotta zip to the actual Linux too. Wrong account. I gotta zip to the actual.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like there is a commercial.
Yeah.
It's like there. Now no sound, but I
Now
don't
no
believe him.
sound.
Re-like the stream. That's right. Now no sound. That's
Absolutely,
right.
Tyler.
Re-like the stream. We got a 10 out of 10, and we did.
Absolutely, Tyler.
It was a 10 out of 10. If we got a 10 out of 10.
I can hear the sound on the
It was a
stream.
10 out of 10. If we got a 10 out of 10.
I can hear. They can hear us now. We're good.
All right,
we're
there
good.
we go. Okay. If
Okay.
Waffles can hear us, we know that we're good.
Yeah, we are all good, and I was just listening to it too. Thank you guys for so much for being understanding, and we just wanted to say welcome back to the Linux 2 podcast.
We have an echo.
Today I'm your temporary host, Sprungles. This is.
Hey, I'm
That's your
Josh.
cue. So you probably noticed Alex is not here. My question is, did we have an uprising? Is he sick? Or did he pass? I know you answered that question down in the comments section or in the chat. All right.
Oh my goodness.
How's my video gone?
There we go. Everybody's saying that you disappeared. But I think he tried to install BSD and accidentally installed BDSM, and he's tied up currently.
How did I disappear? Oh, I know why I disappeared. Because I clicked out of Discord. That's why.
Well, I can see you. So how you been?
Yeah, I can see you. I'm doing all right. It's been a pretty okay week, to say the least. Let's just say tomorrow's the day, guys. Tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow's the day. What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow. The processor comes in tomorrow. Woo, 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 woo. On a personal
how many
note,
threads are you running on that processor? I heard like north of 30, right?
44.
44 threads. Is that legal threads, in your state?
Maybe not. I don't know. You tell me, man. You tell me.
I don't care about laws, dude. Anyhow.
Absolutely. But yeah, this is going to be a good podcast today. There is one word I just want to take, we will not be saying during the podcast. It's the very first word in the description on the title. That is because we will get demonetized, just so you know. So we will be using the term special K. I do want to ask Josh, how was your week this week? I hope it went well.
Man, it's all right. Ups and downs. I found out that I cannot read people's minds this week. And yeah, I mean, other than that, everything's going good. Things are going good with my project. My machine is still running. I got Mint. Mint is still going. Everybody keeps telling me I should put Arch or Debian on that other machine. And eventually, once I get some of my other projects going here, I will try that. But everything's going good. I'm glad to be here. A lot of fun. Hey, everybody. Thank you for being here, and thank you for being patient.
I'm looking in here, and I got a very good question from Waffles. Why does my webcam look like it's from 1998? Well, we're actually not 100% sure why. We've been trying to figure this out for the last hour. I blame MacBooks. That's what I blame. That's all I got to say to that, because I'm on my MacBook right now. Part of the problems of today, which is why I'm so excited for tomorrow. So, let's see what else everybody's having to say right now. I hope you guys can see me. You should be able to. I'm still in Discord. I can see your chats. So, yeah. Oh, well, is there anything you want to specifically talk about before we get started, Josh?
No, I think we should get into it.
Absolutely. We're already a little bit late, so let's get into today's podcast. So, let's see here. We're going to start with the K word. Ubuntu PPA is retiring. So, I did some reading on it. Turns out they just couldn't financially support it anymore. Unfortunately, it's a really sad story. You should, if you haven't, go down in the description and go read that. Go read it. And who changed the show links? Oh, I don't know, but anyway, somebody did, because there is 3 copies of that announcement down there. Thank you, whoever did that, or if it didn't save. We'll go ahead and get you the rest of them later. But yeah, so Team K, the Special K, is announcing the retirement of the Ubuntu PPA. So if you are on Ubuntu, you're just going to have to go grab the Flatpak. The better way to do it anyways. What do you think about this, Josh? Do you think they should have to use a universal package format to make this happen?
Well, I think people should be able to do whatever they want. I'm a Flatpak person right now. I know that some people think that there's a lot of bloat, and they're probably right. There is, but for me right now, I mean, it's just very, very stable for me. You say Flatpak, I say go.
Oh, okay. I mean, I get it. Yeah, I understand, man. This is something else though, because I know whenever I'm on on a Ubuntu based machine, that's the way I grab it, because typically it works better. But it's another way to do it. Super happy to have it as an option now, and it'll be great. What's that noise?
I think that's a saw going off outside.
Oh, we are so sorry about that sound, guys. You do not deserve that. Yeah. Let's keep talking about that Ubuntu PPA thing, man. What do you think? What do you think when it involves trying, like, people being able to come over, right? Whenever you first get on the Ubuntu, right? You you may not even know what a PPA is to begin with. First of all, second of all, you probably don't know what a Flatpak is. So does this really make that big of a difference, or is this one of those things where it's just gonna get looked over and it's never gonna matter again? What do you think?
Well, I mean, look, man, when you say you probably don't know what a PPA is, you can put me right there in that category because I'm lost. I have no idea what a PPA is.
So I will inform you, man. I understand you're new to Linux. So a PPA is basically just another repo that's third party for you to download from. That's basically all it is. You just set it up in a little bit different of a way. But let's look here in the chat. Um, oh, Zany here is shooting Flatpak. Uh, yeah, the Linux Gamer also just shooting Flatpak, as well as War Thunder. Wonderful. I'm pretty sure we know the answer of our community, don't we? Between a PPA and a Flatpak. That's pretty apparent. And Arch Penguin, I'm pretty sure this had to do with the guy with the saw outside. The Jeffrey downstairs. Do you need to
I'm
go
sorry,
check
the
and make
weather is
sure?
no, the weather is
Yeah.
really nice, and all like the entire neighborhood is working right now. So occasionally I have that.
War Thunder put the specific like full length of the abbreviation of PPA in the chat. It's a personal package archive. Yep. Like I said, it's just another repo. Here, Darren is saying he chooses to install from source instead. I understand, man. It makes sense. I definitely got to say though, you have got to learn how to do that on Arch. I know you're having that Arch experience. You got this, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm waiting for the next day when you say you hate Arch, and we got to talk you into just continuing, having that experience. War Thunder's making a joke about compiling from Git. What that is, if you're not aware, Josh, basically pulling it from GitHub, and then you just build it yourself instead of grabbing something that somebody's already built for you. Darren here saying Arch is great now, and thanks to y'all and Arch helping me. Yeah, I'm not gonna take much of that credit because I was not too much there, to be honest. Not on my place to take any of that credit, but we definitely have a great community for that. Absolutely. Oh, waffles. We gotta wait a while with him for the Gen 2 discussion, man. I just imagine. I'm pretty sure Darren would break a TV if he tried to install Gen 2. I can predict that for sure. What do you think, Josh? Do you think to explain it, he'd have to sit there for 6+ hours on his machine, just waiting for his install to happen, to finish.
I thought Waffles had installed pretty quickly his Gen 2.
If I remember right, Waffles is on a newer platform, one, and then two, Waffles also was using the binary switches, kind of like what you would, let's say, on like Linux Mint, right, to install. But with Gen 2, you're grabbing all of the source code and you're compiling all of it to make it happen. So, yeah. Oh, you did it on Haswell in about 20 minutes. I want to hear. Okay, you cheated using the binaries, didn't you, man? Didn't you, Waffles? Bad Waffles. You do it how you want to. I know I'm never going to do it that way. Not my thing to do. Yeah, absolutely. The new binaries are something that definitely helps for those on lower end hardware. So, yep, Darren, that bulldozer CPU is a beast. Oh yeah, it for sure is a beast, man. I don't think, Darren, I don't think it'll take you 5 minutes to install Gen 2, but if you can prove me wrong, I will eat my words. I will 100% eat my words, my guy. Moving on from that Ubuntu PPA, let's move on over to bye Windows for Germany. So the German state has made the decision to give a big ol' middle finger to Microsoft and go the open source route. In the world of Linux, you just can't have anything better happen, right? We're finally getting the recognition we deserve after all of these years, right? No more of this Microsoft Office. No, we're going to LibreOffice, the best and most compatible desktop solution. And here is why I typically say that. Microsoft is the one that's actually neutered Microsoft Office to not support as many file formats. LibreOffice did it in the right way by adding support for almost every kind of doc format or any of the other types of software they're providing. So let me know in the comments or in the chat what you guys think about that. Are you thinking that I'm wrong on this and I need to shut up about this? Or are you thinking I'm right and the Germans are doing the right thing? They always seem to do something right at some point in time, right? I'm pretty sure Jerry is probably pretty happy about this. What do you think, Josh?
Honestly, I think that nothing happens in a vacuum. And I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist here, but I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on right now and say that we're going to see probably a battle between the Microsoft and the open source softwares. This most recent, what happened with the XZ or ZX issue. I think we're going to see a lot more of that. And I think that there might be a lot more going on than meets the eye.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm just looking at this at like the top level view. Yeah, there will probably be some type of issues of some sort. Like if you look in the chat here, they are saying that this is like the second or third time they've tried this. I mean, look at how many times they've tried other things and look at their record, if you know what I mean. So I can't say much past that, or it'll come across a little mean and a little wrong, you know. So yeah, I'm looking here at Arch Penguin. He says Only Office, right? Only Office is a very good solution and a very good product. I just think it's more for those who are trying to get a Microsoft Office experience. I mean, well, you and I both have probably used it. It's almost an exact one-to-one copy of what Microsoft Office is. It's very close in terms of having direct, easy from one application to the other compatibility. 'Cause if I remember right, the reason why LibreOffice actually doesn't necessarily render things in the right way when you open it, it has to do with the font stuff. So, yep, there is that. Let's look here. The Linux gamer is probably asking about our overlays. Yeah, man, it's just us two today, so we weren't able to get all that up and running. It's okay. It's just part of it, man. It's just this week. Alex will be back with us hopefully next week. No worries. Yeah, absolutely.
He's definitely missed. That's for sure.
I understand. You know, I'm just glad that he's still here and kicking. You know, I gotta say though, it is nice to have Josh on the show. There's a time to overthrow the Linux tube. Just kidding, just kidding. Or am I? Okay, let's see what they're saying. So yeah, some people are thinking it'll stick this time with the LibreOffice thing and the general Linux layout rollout. That's probably true, and I say that because third time's the charm, right? That's how the saying goes. Let's see. And Donald Williams in the chat, if I remember this as D-Dubs, they've been testing it for a while. Now they are rolling it out to more people. So yeah, they've obviously got some kind of work out there, and a lot of this is really getting to go. And you know, they clearly have something under their belt, or they wouldn't have continued to roll it out. So of course, oh no, Zany, oh no. How dare you be making us all blush? You do that all the time, though. Oh boy, oh boy. You know, this is so true, though, War Thunder. You know, Low Light has more of the beard. Yeah, I know. It hurts me to say that too. Low Light has a wonderful beard. I'm over here rolling out 4 months of not shaving, and that's what I got, bro. That's all I got.
That's respectable. That's a nice beard you got going on there. This is all like laziness here. I just want you to all know that. You know, if it was easier to have a slick face, I would have a slick face, but it's easier to do this. I have to shave my neck like twice a week, and that's it.
I mean, I gotta say, I'm jealous that you have the ability to grow a beard. I've literally don't. I've tried trying, and I might just have to go through the shameful, I mean, absolutely shameful experience of getting the hair growing gel or like lotion or whatever to make it happen.
They
And I
have
don't
that?
want to do that. That does exist. You have to go through a doctor to get it.
I wonder if they would sponsor the show. Talk to your doctor about the hair growing stuff.
I might just have to. You know, I don't think we'll end up getting a sponsor from them. That would, I think it'd be a little weird. The reason why we get a sponsor is because one of the hosts can't grow a beard. Yeah, that would be a little something else, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see. To be fair, his always looks bad. I mean, at least you can grow a beard. I'm just saying. Like I'm over here in the sad land because of it. But back to the whole Germany thing with moving on to the Linux ecosystem. I see this as one step in the right direction for everybody. Because if we have the Germans doing it, who's going to do it next?
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
I'm telling you, nothing happens in a vacuum. I bet I'd like I just really I'm gonna have to pick D-Dub's brain on this later on because I think he might have an opinion, but I think that it's gonna stick, and I think we're gonna see more nation states making changes like this for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I see more countries eventually adopting it. It costs literally nothing for them to do, except for supporting the open source projects, right? I mean, why wouldn't you? At least to me, that makes logical sense. So we look here. We're done with this whole bye-bye Windows for the Germans thing. I gotta ask, anybody heard about Fedora lately? I know I have, because I just read an article about it. Have you heard anything about it, Josh?
I have not. What's going on with Fedora?
So Fedora, they're about to have their Fedora 40 release. It's and many of you probably already know what Fedora is. It's a distribution that's almost like their beta branch, is what I consider it. Or well, but it's a community-based distro. So they're going to be having GNOME 46 in this latest release, at least as an option. For their KDE spin, it'll be Plasma 6, their Atomic desktops, which is their, what are they calling, immutable based distros. I gotta ask, have you used GNOME or KDE Plasma recently, Josh? With 6 or 46?
I did. I used. I was on Nabara, which had the KDE, which I really liked. I really enjoyed that a lot. I was sad. Sad when they moved on. I would have had to reinstall everything. I didn't know how to do that. It was beyond my skill set at the time. I enjoyed it a lot.
So I do gotta ask, did you enjoy the KDE experience from Nabara?
I did. I did. Well, it was my first experience, and it just felt like it kind of got out of your way. There wasn't a whole lot there, and when I that's what I like to see. I like a very clean environment. Am I wrong? Are you just laughing at me?
No, not you. Check the chat. But go ahead and say what you're saying. I'm sorry. I just saw something in the polls, and I couldn't help but laugh. I'm
Oh, I
sorry,
need to
man.
know. I need to know.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Okay, well, I missed it.
It says, should we get Sprungle's hair plugs for his chin? Oh, they're making fun of me not being able to
I
grow
don't know.
a
Maybe
beard
they're
is what's
just
happening.
asking a serious question, right?
No.
I mean, do you
Titles.
feel that you need? Well, anyhow, we've covered that. So the KDE plasma thing, folks, if you really want to donate to the hair plugs, we can definitely get him in a chair with a surgeon who can put that in for him. We will film that, and that is
Oh
good.
boy.
That is good content right there. So back to KDE.
Yeah, on the KDE. So the experience you had was KDE 5.27, I'm willing to bet. KDE 6 is an even better, I'm assuming, because he keeps things up to date for the most part, or Glorious Eggroll does, who's the maintainer of Nobara. So KDE 6 is actually offering a little bit smoother of an experience overall. I don't know what optimizations they are, but specifically, but I do know it's a smoother experience because I've used it. The edges of them are not quite so sharp. They're a lot more rounded, and I've noticed that when I tried it. But I also had the issue of using it on Arch, and so let's just say I broke it within I think it was a day. So that's probably on me. But moving on to the Fedora Atomic desktops. So there's the immutable version, so you would just can't touch most of the actual system itself, but you can touch the more layer levels, like topper layers. And they're adding individual MAC addresses for stable connections, which is cool. They're also enabling system hardening features for enhanced security. That sounds like a very generic way of saying they've done some security patches. That's for the better. Something I think you will relate with here, Josh. Do you use Firefox?
Not anymore. Well, I keep it on.
Yo.
Excuse me. I keep it as I keep it in the background as like a
Okay.
second. I just use typically I just use Vivaldi.
So they're packaging Firefox 123, the latest version with it. A few things like Ruby, PHP, and Podman being included. Podman is like think of like the open source version of brain's not working. Brain's not working. The open source version of Docker. That's the word I was looking for. My apologies. Wood goodness is not there. Yeah, I got it. Ow, that blared my ears out. I have earbuds in, bud. We got wget being replaced by wget 2. Oh, this is new. I have not seen this happen yet. I'm excited to try that. There's PyTorch, which is a very common thing with Python. So that's the general changes. But I gotta ask, really, more of what is going to change in the experience. So I'm just have been looking at screenshots, and oh boy, it's a good looking experience. There's subtle changes that are in a way that you won't notice unless you've used the earlier versions. It's a pristine experience, and I think I might have to make a video on Fedora 40. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Josh?
I would
You think
watch it.
You would watch it? You think I should make
Yeah.
one?
Well, one of these days I'd like to go back to something, in the Fedora. I didn't mind it at all. I know that, when I was researching all of this, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And so I would just watch various streamers talking about, their favorite distributions. And it turns out a lot of them, didn't know what they're talking about either. So I put Nabara on because they said it was good for new people. Not as new as me.
That
Apparently.
was
I would like to get
that
back
was
to it
not
at
your
some
fault.
point and see what it's like. I know that I saw a lot of Fedora when I was reading up on various science-based applications for Linux. Fedora is pretty popular.
It for sure is. And speaking of those science-based applications, moving on to the next topic. Sound good to you? Sound good?
Sure.
Okay, okay. We're going off to guess what, guys? Linux loves science too. Oh yes, absolutely. No, I'm right now. I'm just wishing we had a little anime icon up in somewhere. I could make some fun with that, but we don't. So let's go ahead and just
Well, I mean,
keep
you can't
going.
get more science than like broadcasting from Phobos.
I mean, so here in the chat, Mr. Fresno said, when are we going to talk about Special K? Wait, did we talk about? Oh, we did not talk about Special K, did we? Why? Did we talk about Special K? Yes, we did. We're not talking about Special K itself. It's just the Ubuntu repo is no longer being maintained. My apologies. I should have specified that earlier. But moving on to the
I think it's. I will say this. I think it's pretty wild that YouTube has a problem with that topic.
word. Yeah.
And you would think that there's like all kinds of topics that maybe YouTube should have problems with, like, hey, we're going to teach you how to build a nuke, right? Maybe you
right.
don't want that monetized. This topic, Special K, is kind of, I don't know, mind blowing to me. So
Yeah, I mean, Special K here. It's not a bad thing inherently. It's just what people do with it, and that's the person's responsibility, not not the video players teams. That's what I think. But you're welcome to have your own opinions out there. Let us know what you think. But moving on to the best scientific Linux distros, Linux Love Science. Josh here found this article a few days ago, probably yesterday, whenever he found it. And how about you go through the page and let us know what each thing is, Josh, and we can talk about it.
well, if I do that, you're going to move off of the screen here. So I can try.
Let me just do this.
There we go.
There we go. Sounds good.
Okay. So first up, we have BioLinux. So BioLinux was built in the Galaxy environment, which is a browser-based data analysis workflow construction. It supports running live and bootable drives, so you can use it on the go. It's a MATE or MAT, M-A-T-E, desktop environment. Mate, excuse me. Thank you very much. Mate. Desktop environment that's available in that distro for a better workflow. Then the Fedora robotics suite, which is pretty sweet. The robotic dog that chases you down for using the special K word that we're not supposed to be talking about. That dog will be running on Fedora. So take heart. The Fedora Astronomy suite. That's astronomy, just like we are on Phobos now. This is a complete suite of astronomy software. Let's see. It's built on a Python library, which is pretty sweet. Redshift, Astromatic, Serial, Virtual Planets, Celestia, etc. are some of the best built-in software package available for that distro. So if you're into astronomy and you would like to broadcast from Phobos, get that. Poseidon Linux, which is also for astronomy. Let's see what else. Fedora Scientific, which is a general scientific distribution made for gathering and compiling data. It has a wide range of applications, including physics, mathematics, biology, and Lin4 Neuro, which is a Japanese distro, which is an imaging software for brain imaging, and it uses some pretty beefy GPUs. Kyle Linux, CAELINUX, is an open sourced operating system designed for CAD. So if you check out that site, you can go more in depth on that article and read some more. I found it pretty fascinating, and you know, when you watch movies, you know, I think of Jurassic Park, where the guy has got his computer and the guy tries hacking into it and it says You know, he was, you know, your typical Linux guy getting everything set up for the theme park there. And it is interesting to see that in the real world, from the ISS all the way down here to brain imaging and whatnot, that Linux is being used, and that's pretty cool.
You know, I agree with you. Yeah, these are absolutely really important, and they're not typically talked about in the mainstream, and that's generally just because they're not your average user's distro. But here's the thing. I'm going to go down the list. I'm going to point out a few cool things. So we have BioLinux here. Like you're saying, that's for biology, right? Something that I noticed off the top, take a guess what desktop environment it uses. It's still using Unity. It's actually not even based on a modern version of Ubuntu. It's still based on something pretty old. They're just using an LTS extended release for it. So they're keeping something alive. So that could actually be maybe not the typical way of using it, but you could use this on something that's really old hardware or something like that and keep that alive. Another use for that. And I'm looking here and we see the Fedora robotics suite, right? That's also based on an older version of Fedora. Same reason. If you want to use an RPM based distribution instead, that's a good way to keep that hardware alive while also giving you some pretty cool software. And then we have the astronomy suite, the same thing as what with the robotics. Poseidon. I had never even heard of this until we saw it today, and it seems to be a pretty normal basic distribution, very easy to use, and I could see this working on lightweight systems. We have back to the scientific one, same thing as the other Fedora ones. There seems to be a pattern here, if you notice. They're all very lightweight for the most part, right? This Neural one's also very lightweight. But from what I can tell, they're using cinnamon, I believe, instead of really anything else. I mean, it's crazy.
So we have a rare question in chat. Usually there are
question.
declarations here in the chat, but we have Jay
Oh,
says
boy.
that he is special, and he wants to know what distro you would suggest for special people like him.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it happened. There's a question. Jay wants to know.
I need more information. Okay. You're
Okay.
special in what way? First of all. Second of all, what are you trying to do with your system, to be honest? And if I were to if I have to give you a generic answer, use Fedora or Ubuntu if you're new to Linux.
There you go.
Easy way to get
Well,
started.
everybody is talking Ubuntu up in the chat. I believe that everyone is very happy with that and enjoying it. Premier Waffles says that Ubuntu is the premier desktop Linux experience, providing a sense of familiarity and ease of use one should expect from a premium distribution.
I gotta say, that sounds like it was ripped out of ChatGPT. Don't tell me you didn't grab it from there, because I feel like you kind of did. But
It is
part of
Waffles.
me is like getting this weird feeling, because I've been having people trying to get me to use it for the last 3 or 4 days, just as a meme, I think. And here it is again. Oh boy.
We almost
Let's,
lost Darren, I think, to Ubuntu.
We almost
You know,
did, but
I wonder how many
then,
times someone has had their distro crash because of NVIDIA. On a serious note, I bet that's a. I wonder, think about it. How many computers have become paperweights because of NVIDIA?
right? Yeah, absolutely. Look here, what War Thunder said. Ubuntu challenge win. You see here's the problem, War Thunder, and you are a wonderful person. There's only so much time I got, man. You know how many challenges I have? I have 3 I have to do right now. This would be a 4th. I'm capping it at 3 for now, because, like, yeah, I got 3 devices. That's kind of where that goes.
Well, apparently Ubuntu is now coming complete with a smoking hot girlfriend. So,
Whoa, what?
well, apparently Zany Tyler has the, I don't know. Maybe it's a new offer that they've got going on.
Oh.
Yeah. You got to put in the code.
So you're saying I need more SSDs, but here's the thing.
No matter got my kids back.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Do you want? Do I think I'm ditching the free BSD thing, I guess, and I guess I have to do the Ubuntu thing, because I'm gonna have a uprising if I don't. I am disabling all telemetry, just so you know, though. I'm not having my stuff being sent to Russia. I literally mean Russia, because that's where the main server is. So yeah. And you say I need more SSDs. And here's what's funny about that. No matter how many SSDs I have, I can only boot into one instance at a time. Sort of. I can, for now, yeah, because I'm planning on using Proxmox, but yeah, for now. Okay, I guess I have
Well,
to.
the construction seems to have subsided.
I think they
news.
really want me to use Ubuntu. If you need to go use the restroom, Josh, just go use the restroom real quick. I'll keep them occupied. We're good.
Oh, why don't you just tell everybody in watching the stream that I need to pee? Thanks, buddy.
I mean, I do too. So,
hey, everybody watching the stream, I need to go make a stream.
He will be right back. All right, let's. We got to see how long we can make this stream last, right? Right. Endless stream. When and where.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I mean,
I gotta say though, Josh, you are a much better mod than Mr. Alex is.
well, I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. He's not a mod though.
He's acting like a mod right now.
I tell you what, I don't know. I haven't successfully been able to put up a poll, and yeah. So I'm not sure. I just want to say thank you to everybody for just being patient with the beginning of the stream. I was trying to set this up, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure what went wrong because my OBS told me everything was working just fine.
Same here.
But
We
thank you
tried on
so
both of our
much.
ends.
Seriously, this is the best community that I've met in a really long time.
Yeah.
I've gained so much from this, and I was talking to some of the guys over in Discord the other day, and it was just my life is better. When I showed up, I just literally. So anybody who winds up watching this far into the stream, and if you have questions, post them in the comments, and Alex or Jonathan will get back to you. Get over to the Discord, and if you got questions, if you're just trying to learn, they will help you. When I showed up in their Discord, my machine was basically broken, and they helped me get everything fixed, work me through the frustration. Everything was as easy as they said it was going to be. Put it in the comment, ask some questions. This is the best community that you're going to find just about anywhere. I'm going to go pee.
Oh, look at this guy. He's making me blush. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just gotta say, guys, if you haven't already, go over to Rumble and follow his channel. Just so you know, I'm gonna go see if I can find a link for it. Want to go to on the live, but like for real, if you haven't already, this guy has been the best mod we have ever had. He has been working really hard to try to make the experience better for everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out. So Low Life Recovery is his name over on Rumble. He does have a YouTube channel as well. I'll see if I can find that for you guys. It'll take just a second. Or is it gonna take longer than that? Okay, here we go. Yep, just follow him right. If I can open up this, follow him there, and let's try to see how high we can get his numbers, because really he is amazing. But how's the chat doing today? Are you guys doing good? I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know down in the chat. And I see here Fresno 559 is saying that Flowlight needs to run Arch. He actually is running Arch on his alternate machine. He's not running it as his main yet. Note how I said yet. One day we might just get there. And War Thunder, you're absolutely correct. We are all just having a fun time. We are all in this together, and I think that's what's so great about the Linux Tube. It's a family and it's a community that is here to make it worth it and make it fun. Oh yeah, man. Dezani, we will for sure be having an after show today. I don't know if Alex will be there, but I know I will be there. I'm sure. Pretty sure Josh will be there. And we can just have a day and chill, and who knows, we might play some Zero AD. Maybe yeah, man. This has been a great stream. I'm waiting for Josh to get back. I'm doing his time. You know what I mean. And now I kind of feel bad. I think I owe him an apology for telling you all that he needed to go do his business. Hey, Josh. I want to say I'm sorry for telling them that you got to do your business.
Yeah, I do not care.
Okay. Well, I just shouted you out in your Rumble channel, and let's hope you get some more follows over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
I do have just a quick announcement. So I can say this now. So I reached out to a bunch of different people in the recovery sphere, researchers, PhDs, people like that, and I got a University of California professor who does research in something called ibogaine and opioid treatment. He will be granting me an interview. Tomorrow I get his bio and photo, and I'm going to be putting together some promotions for that. And on Tuesday we're gonna meet and we're gonna schedule. If any of you has any idea, and you can put it in the chat, a server or a web-based video streaming platform that I could pull a high quality, maybe a 1080p video off of him, and then I can use that in my OBS. You can put that in the chat if you know anything that could help me out. I'd appreciate it. But I will let you know when that stream comes out because it's going to be very interesting. There's some real breakthroughs in the world of treating addiction, and I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. So thank you very much.
You know who we need here? We need the other Josh here in the chat. He's the 100% the person who could tell you a good piece of software. Or heck, Waffles might even know. Let us know if you know of any. And you got a question here, Josh. You got to answer it. You know which question I'm talking about.
Halo Light, you got Arch installed on your extra PC right now. Do not yet have Arch on the extra PC. I can't be anybody's boyfriend.
Wait, Josh, you told us you were trying to get it installed on the other PC.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
I am following the wiki, and I just got busy. So that was when my OBS really started to crash. And remember when my OBS was having serious issues?
Yep,
So,
I do remember that, yeah.
yes.
But Waffles here saying to let him down gently. Man, that was pretty savage the way you let him down. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that was pretty savage.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
No, you're good. You're good.
Zany and Waffles and Art, everybody is just seriously. I think I'm a kind of a target-rich environment or something.
I kind of feel like you are.
People pick on me hard.
I think you got some fans, but more fans than you realize in like different ways, I guess. Yeah, it's worth and you're absolutely right. Waffles did get pancaked by low light. That's pretty great. I need to record that and turn it into a GIF.
No, I absolutely love Waffles. He is one of my favorite people. He is a nutritious part of this what is it? An important part of this nutritious breakfast. Waffles is hilarious.
So good.
Actually, if you go to his channel and watch his videos, every one of them is controversial. Waffles tries to throw a grenade into just about every conversation, and he's got very content heavy, good videos.
Look what Mr. Fresno said. As the question, I think you know the answer to this, Josh. Very well.
Yes, I ran from Windows, and I appreciate that question. So I was on Windows 10, and I had this new machine, and I was forced with putting Windows 11 on it, and that's why I came to Nobara and Fedora, and I wouldn't have changed it. I learned a lot, and I'm if I had not had a hard time with Fedora, I would not have met you guys and gals. So
yeah,
good on ya.
And if we wouldn't have met you, we wouldn't have had such a great mod, my guy. You do a great job. I mean, I have a reason I think, Tyler, why he left the Windows, right? Because he wanted a wall. You're welcome. That's why.
Why did you leave Windows? It's so good. Yeah, I just don't like being forced into things. I'm just naturally a rebellious person. I really am. I might look like a square, but I'm a naturally rebellious person.
My thing is with Windows, right? I'm on it right now, and I hate it so much. And it makes me want to just, grab the laptop, snap it in half, and breathe with a sigh of relief. That's how much I hate it. But nothing I can do with hardware-wise.
Well, the best revenge will be tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah. Then, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put Linux back on this gosh dang thing. But I'm gonna make it where I can just remote into my other machine and be able to, actually be able to do something, because it's gonna strip it down to the bare minimums of what a machine can do. But I think we should go ahead and start wrapping up the show. What do you think, Josh?
Okay, it sounds good. I had fun.
It's been a fun show. I do want to plug the Discord. You guys know where it is. I'm sure all of you.
But it would definitely be good to see Alex again, man. I miss that guy. I do.
I mean, dang, for real. Like, I'm just hoping he comes back, you know.
For real.
Yeah, like
For real.
we
For
need
real,
that guy
for real.
back. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Alex,
But,
come back to us.
Come back, please. Please. If you don't come back, I'm gonna start crying. But let's just say, yeah, go ahead and join us for the after show in the Discord. As always,
Yes, do that.
if you guys want to, feel free to join the channel if you like it. If you like us that much, we love you too. If you do that, and go over to Find Me a Coffee, and if you want to actually give us the money and not just send it to Google, you know that does help. So we will see you guys there in just a minute. And as always, I'm not gonna do the Alex thing because that's Alex's thing. But bye.
Bye. Keep enjoying Linux.